We are on the verge of making an international trip.
This is, for me, this is going to be the first time I go to the States.
This is my second time. Does Hawaii count as a first trip to the States?
How can I say it as someone who's never been to the States?
But I'm saying it's part of America, but is it really?
Is it really?
Is it really? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. So we're on the verge where this will
Haven't you
probably
been to
be.
Vegas?
Yeah, once before in 2019.
Yeah.
Was the last time I went.
Oh.
2019 or 2020? I think it was 2020. Whatever.
So you've
A little
been
while
to
ago.
Vegas and Hawaii
Correct.
separately.
Correct.
So potentially a third.
This will be my third, correct. Yeah. So we are heading over, making the commitment, making the investment. Because a lot of people say, oh, I'm going to Vegas. Oh, yeah, you're going to Vegas for work. Yeah, good one. But we genuinely are. You know, yes, we'll do some other activities whilst we're there, but the intent isn't to go there, get blind every night, party, champagne to fall from the ceilings. It's genuinely to go over there to learn something and to implement that into our business and our lives. Because for the longest time, we've been saying, you know, who's the next person that we're going to speak to? Who's the next person we're going to get some advice from? And for me, I was looking at the pool of people ahead of me, in front of me, and I didn't really connect with anyone. So I thought it would be a great opportunity, and you actually probably mentioned it before I did as well, to go and see Alex Hormozi. And as it so happens, the same time is Grant Cardone's 10X Growth Con, which is his last one ever as well. So I'm really looking forward to going to that. I don't think that'll be as educational for us. I think we will pick up some little things here and there, but it'll be great to see the structure of the events, you know, audience participation, doing events ourselves. It'd be great to see that aspect of it too.
I have been bombarded with emails.
From GC?
Dude, like,
How so? I haven't got a single one.
seriously?
Not a single one.
Oh, I've been getting so many, man.
Did
Invite someone to come.
Did she
Come do this.
did she register?
You didn't get confirm your attendance.
No, I didn't get that.
Oh, dude, copped all of that.
Oh, I never got that. I know Dee registered you and she was going to register Scott and me as well, but I haven't received any of those emails. Maybe it went to my junk.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah, but he does that.
In the last
The
couple
guy sends out
hours.
like 1 billion emails since he's been doing this. He sent out a lot. Like even my PA, when she booked the tickets for us, she was getting
You
phone
got
calls.
There's pre-registration.
Oh, is there? I've got none of that. Yeah, I've got to get her onto it. So even when we booked the ticket, she actually called on her mobile to call their office. She goes, she's been...
It's fine.
Oh, shit. Keep
Good.
rolling.
There's a one camera. We got one shot.
We got two. As long as my camera's not fucked up,
I'll
we're
make
all
the
good.
screen black. I don't care. Like, just keep rolling.
So what we're saying, yeah, so she got bombarded with phone calls ever since then. And she's like, look, I'm not coming. Stop calling me. I am not going. I'm not your target audience. Do not contact me again. But that's what they do. He hits it hard. He hits it hard. It is excessive, yeah, but he's always like, cool, unsubscribe.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I know you would have. You
I did.
do it to everyone.
I sent a reply saying, stop emailing me.
Oh, so you didn't even just hit the
It
unsubscribe
wasn't
button?
an unsubscribe button.
Oh, was that?
I said, stop emailing me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not selling another ticket.
Yeah.
Beat it. I won't come to your event. I'll pay and not come. Like, beat it. Stop annoying me. You know what I
That's
mean?
funny.
Like, you just ignore the first email and you get a second one. I think
1 second.
it's fine.
We'll make it work.
I think there is an element of, I get annoyed. Like, and this is why I don't push as a salesperson. Like, it annoys me when I will not buy from you. Dude, I was going to buy a Tesla. Right?
Yes, I remember you saying.
Yeah. The Tesla guy called me that much and I avoided his call. Like, he would just call me at the wrong, I don't want to have this call now. And then it got to the point where I can't take the call anymore.
Yeah.
I've avoided your call that much that if I was going to go buy a Tesla now, I have to go to a different dealership.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Bothers me. I think it's excessive.
I've done some of Grant's trainings as well in the past about sales and follow-up and all that sort of stuff, and he's massive on that. Like, he's just like, keep calling him, keep calling him, keep calling him. Not buying is a decision. You know, he says that. He goes, not buying is a decision. At least if you know they're not going to buy, you can move on to the next sale. You move on to the next one, you move on to the next that. It's a massive numbers game the way he plays it.
Yeah.
It just hits the masses.
So do you think
in total.
it can deter?
I think so. Yeah, I reckon you need to understand your audience, especially here, the culture in Australia. People, I think, don't like to be sold to as much here as what they do there. And you often do get a bit of pushback when it comes to sales. I mean, you've done it from stage how many times? And you do see the people Some people switch off when you start selling.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna get that. Yeah.
You always get that, but you find, well, why isn't it the other way? Why isn't there more people that want to buy than don't?
Had a guy in Sydney once. Remember? Can't you just do this for us? I said,
Yeah.
yeah, we can. And then as soon as I start the sales process, he throws his hands up in the air like, I can't believe you're selling. And I'm like, dude, you're the guy that asked for this.
Yeah, exactly. So even at events now, I know I've seen stuff with Grant again in his trainings. He'll stand up there and he'll be like, before the events even started, he goes, I want you all to know that my intention for today is to sell you. My intention for today is to do business with you. I want you to understand that because I don't need to shy away from it. You know, he puts it out there right at the very beginning.
I don't mind that. I don't think it's
Look, I haven't done that before, but I'd give it a go because we've tested so many things, haven't we? We've tested so many things throughout the last couple of years on stage, and that's what it's about. It's literally about testing and using different techniques and different things to be able to sell. But you don't ever get that unless you do the research and follow and give it a go. How are you ever going to get better at it?
Also, I've heard this whole thing around. This is going to become a sales conversation.
I know, right? It wasn't even going down that
I've heard
path.
this whole thing around logical sales.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you get, you know how a lot of people are like, you do this, and we know people who are big on unconscious influence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what they don't realize that you're doing and da-da-da. And, you know, getting into this emotional state.
Which I think is important too.
Yeah, but let me finish. Because they talk about like, okay, cool, you can get someone all pumped up and riled up and, oh, cool, I'm going to make the decision now and buy now. But the biggest issue with that is if they can't justify their purchase later, that's how you get refunds. That's how you get people.
Yeah.
Or that's how you get people saying, wasn't worth it. Because I had this expectation, I was at this emotion. And then by the time I came back to myself logically, I
They
was
get
back
buyer's
down
remorse.
here. Yeah, and there was buyer's remorse. And all of a sudden, you know what I mean? I couldn't get my money back, and it no longer, now that I have a level of resentment towards it, it's no longer like, it would have to really wow me. Like it'd have to blow me out of the water for me to say this was worth it.
Yeah.
And it didn't. And now I'm like, yeah, you know, and then people ask me about the product and I say, man, yeah, I don't know if I do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe I regret it. Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
there's that side.
Yeah, and I'd like to think I try to be logical in what I do. I'm a logical person, so I relate to that type of training, that type of a sale on me. So this is what you're going to get for X, Y, Z. By you paying this, you get that. So I do see that, but I still feel that there's definitely techniques there that you can use in your sales process to help you get that sale across from anything you do, whether you're selling a coffee or whether you're selling a $50,000 training package or whether you're selling a car. There's things that you can do that will influence their decision to buy with you. So I do think that the unconscious sale is pretty important too. Do you agree or disagree?
I think there is a level of unconscious in everything we do.
Yeah.
I think if you go about it in the wrong way, which I believe some people do.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
Yeah.
Firsthand, people that go about it the wrong way. They're not genuine in the sale. See, something that I highly believe is that, like, would you buy it? What you're selling, would you buy it?
Yes, I wouldn't sell anything I wouldn't buy.
That's exactly right, but so many people don't. So maybe if you're selling knives and you don't believe in these knives, it's going to be harder for you to
I feel
sell.
like those people generally don't succeed in sales.
Probably not as much, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anyone who sells a shit product and stands behind it.
Maybe not a shit product, but like, do you use or own the product? Like if I was selling a Mercedes, you worked at Mercedes. If I was selling at Mercedes, I'd want to be driving a fucking Mercedes. Do you know what I mean? Like you drive the car. So when someone says, oh, what's the C-Class? Like, look, I've driven the C250, the C300, the C350, the C3, 660, whatever it is, C63.
Part of their salary package
Is to get their car.
is, yeah.
But you want to know the
drive
product.
cars
Like you want to
because-
know the product so you can go, this is what I like about this car. This is what I like about this car. This is what I like about this car. And or do you turn around and say, they're shit, let's go buy a Beamer? Like,
Yeah,
we go work
so
at Beamer.
That's I reckon if you did a survey of how many people that work at a place drive that car, I think it'd be very few.
Yeah. And see, so how do you intend to be the best salesperson in that role? You're probably not. You're probably not going to be. So believe in your product so much that you would buy it, or you do genuinely use it. You use your service and product, because then as a consumer of that product, you can give real proper feedback on it, or the benefits. Hey, this is really good. I'm going to be honest with you though, but this is what I don't love about the car. You know, it's this, it's this, it's this. But if you want that, we've got another model for you, and upgrade them to a fucking 4-wheel drive or some shit like that. I don't know.
So Do you think that someone who buys, so you think you should use what you sell?
I think it's going to help you. Yeah. So, I mean, like for me, so let's just say, for example, my coaching business. I don't coach myself.
No, but you
practice what I preach.
But you buy coaching
Oh,
services.
100%. I've done that before, without a doubt, because I believe in that process and I know it can improve and help your life. We're doing it now. We're going to Las Vegas to sit with Grant Cardone, to sit with Alex Hormozi and go, we're here for a purpose, to learn something that we don't know, that we can implement in our business, whatever that step might be. Now, who knows? We go over there and sit with Alex for a day or a couple of days, and he then sells us into the next thing. And whilst we're there, we go, yes, here, take it, Amex, let's go. And you buy that next thing that he's selling.
I haven't thought about that actually.
Yeah, I know. You're saying that. I know you haven't. But let's go back another step before we get into that. We were contemplating about the step initially because don't forget, we're flying there. We're taking 10 days off out of our business and our lives. We've invested money to buy a seat at that table. Like, you're talking a decent investment to go over there. You know, it's an 18-hour flight or some shit like that. Decent investment to get there. And when we were looking at it, I asked you a question. I think we've discussed this before, but it's like, do you think you've received enough value from him to buy a ticket? Just in all the advice he's given, all the podcasts you've listened to, all the videos you've watched, do you think you've had enough value in return in what he's doing? And you probably genuinely believe that everything he's saying is genuine and does work because he's got the runs on the board and he's helped so many people. And you're like, yeah, I have. Well, then the purchase of the ticket was a no-brainer. We've already seen the benefit from previous trainings, from previous things he's done. So you made a decision to buy off that basis. He's provided you with enough value and given you enough conviction in his product to buy it.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
It's different being a fan, but different also looking at it logically too. And going, he can give us,
But I think
he can give the whole perspective with
fan.
yes.
I don't like his beard.
No, that's right.
I'm a fan.
You're not going to fanboy when you see him.
Yeah, but I like. Is that how
Nice
you
beard.
get beards?
That's how. Yeah, if they're taller, they'll be.
I'm a fan of what he's produced.
Yeah.
The stuff he puts out, what I've learned from him. Like, you know what I mean? I've received some little value.
create-
like a Gary V dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Not because, you know what I mean? I'd freak if I saw. Dude, I walked past Gary V in Crown. He said,
Oh, that's
take a
right.
photo. And I said, nah.
Oh, that's right.
Only
Because you were
I
with
just
him,
felt
mate.
like- yeah, I just didn't want to annoy him.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all good, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you take a photo of me.
Yeah.
You take
Now we're playing.
I was just like, if you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.